Was this batch of episodes better? Duh. Were there? Did I like the kaiju in this episode better? Duh. Was the acting better? Duh.
Dada, you're one of them. I knew it. Okay, I was wrong in the previous podcast about you being a worm. You're actually a Dada.
You thought I was a worm? How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a worm who took on the form of a Dada.
How dare you? You're the worst. You will never walk the path of heaven.
Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Of course I walk the path of heaven. You can be Boken Red.
Well, I don't know. Yeshua stopped by for tea and crumpets with me while we built this cabinet over here full of Ultraman stuff and a Ryuki poster and the greatest film of all time, Speed, which I am the Lord of.
But I play Sonic. Doesn't that make me... And I'm the Axel Ranger. Doesn't that make me the Lord of the Speed?
Let's review that Linkara thumbnail real quick.
Fine. Very well. If I can't be the Lord of the Speed, then I'll just have to come at you at Power Morphicon with full force.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to reach the next level.
After I hypercast off.
After I hyperclock up.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to mega hyperclock up.
That's ridiculous. Who kind of ridiculous? Okay, but for real though, it's time for us to discuss some of the...
What do we do now? Create chaos! 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 Chaos!
On the virtual reality, naturally, because we are VR, Digiarmor Energize.
Or Gridman, Access Flash. I don't remember what it was in Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we are here to discuss Ultraman. Not just regular. He is super powered. That's right. We are here to discuss the one, the only, next 4 episodes of Ultraman, the Ultimate Hero. When super's just not enough. Episodes 6 through 9. Yep.
Indeed.
Can you believe it? It feels like just last week we just started this series and we're already going to finish it next week.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. Incidentally, next week we are also finishing our review of Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And
wow,
for all you... Yeah. Crazy how both shows are finishing the same week. It's not like we planned it, because we didn't. We legitimately didn't. Like it's purely coincidence that like we just happen to have this specific number of episodes of Blade, this specific episodes of Ryuki, this specific number of episodes of Cosmos, and this specific number of episodes of Ultraman Powered. And yes, you can watch all of that on our YouTube channel. That's right. We've updated all of the playlists. So if you miss any of our series or you just want to rewatch them or just listen in, while you're working as a civil engineer, like a certain carpenter that we will not say the name of because we disagree on how to pronounce it. You can watch all of our reviews from start to end, especially for a Kamen Rider Black. Tojima Tanzaburo wants to be a Kamen Rider. Ultraman Omega, Kamen Rider Blade, Ultraman Cosmos, as well as the current episodes of Kamen Rider Z, Ultraman Powered, Super Space Sheriff Gavon Infinity, which we just recently did the 18th episode of, and Ryuki. We are 46 episodes into that show this week. We're going to be discussing some movie. That's right. It's a movie. So, yeah, which means 2 weeks from now. That's right. We're gonna have to spin the wheel on the Kamen Riders, but there will be no wheel to spin for Ultraman because we're definitely going to be doing Tail.
I hope it's good. I mean, it looks interesting. I like how before he does specific attacks, his body becomes different colors, and then that energy color thing becomes the attacker move. That's an interesting idea.
I wonder if it's going to be like a direct reference to Capsum from Zets. You know, just have all these different rainbow colors and just become that color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope KO is good. This is the 60th anniversary, although considering like
we've said our piece about Arc and Omega.
That and I don't know, it just kind of looks like it's the 60th anniversary, but they're not going to do like a big celebration for it. I mean, they might do a movie. I know Zero's getting a new form, so it's like, oh yeah, we've got a new show, but we're going to focus more on Zero.
Yeah, I mean, I know Zero's very prominent in the recent season of Ultra Stars, where one, we do get a team up between Omega and Blazar, but it is kind of annoying that we did get that we finally got that turtle form, but only in Ultra Stars. It's like having to sit through a cliffhanger after 31 episodes just to wait till December to watch a conclusion that uses none of the footage from the trailer.
Yeah. I mean,
anyone that likes Operation Overdrive und Sabans Rider, please leave.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that they do something big for the 60th anniversary, even if it's like a Teo movie to where some past Ultramen come back. Because, I miss when, Ultraman would do, like, regular team-ups. Like, it doesn't happen every episode. I'm not saying that at all. But, when you, like, look at, like, seasons like Taro, X, Mabius. Geez, was X the last time we got, like, past Ultraman in a season? Like, during the season, not like for like a movie or something, because there's obviously team ups after.
What about Zed?
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew I was forgetting
because Jack did show up in that one.
Ace,
was it Ace? Yeah, you're right, Ace. Yeah, because Ace is the one that has his own season. Jack is the one who is from Ultraman Return of.
Yes. Yeah, that's right, because, both Jeed and Ace are in that season.
Yeah. I still say that Zafy should have been in Ultra Q. I don't even call him Ultraman Zafy. Just call him Zafy.
Yeah. My guess is that Zafy probably was not planned at all for Ultra Q. Then again, I don't think he was at all, because originally the Ultraman suits was going to be used as an alien in Ultra Q, but then they decided, let's make him a superhero instead. So they more than likely thought of Zafy sometime during, or at least during the end of the planning for the Ultraman show.
Yeah. Yeah, but with that in mind, they actually could have done that. Like, just make Zafy a random alien, and then as a plot twist at the end of Ultraman, have Zafy showed up and turns out, oh my god, Ultraman was canon to Ultra Q this whole time. Kind of like how you watch Iron Man for the first time in 2008, and like you see Nick Fury. It's like, I'm here to tell you about the Avengers Initiative. You're thinking to yourself, okay, this is not going to happen. This is like one of those cliffhangers that's not going to go anywhere. Just like what would eventually become Avatar. Sorry, not Avatar. Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. There we go. But no, it's like the Hulk shows up, and like you're thinking like, yeah, sure, the Incredible Hulk is a great film, but surely like it's gonna have nothing to do with Iron Man. It's just another random Marvel movie that just happens to be really good. You know, 2 Marvel movies come out the same year, and the end credits. Oh my God, Robert Downey Jr. is in the end credits. Yeah, I'm here to talk about the Avengers. Oh my God, like Nick Fury is actually going to follow through on this. So use that energy, but in Ultraman, have Zoffy be a random alien. Don't call him Ultraman Zoffy, just call him Zoffy. And then it's like, and then at the end of Ultraman, it's like, Zoffy, you're here. What? Zoffy's here? What? From UltraQ? What's going on? It's like, I'm here for you, my brother. It's like, oh my God, they're canon. It's because like we've seen a random Gomez like in Ultraman. We've seen Garumon in UltraQ. We've seen Pigmon in Ultraman. Same costume, different alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking, who knows? Like maybe they might have past Ultras. I'm not holding my breath on it in Teo, but they just didn't show that in the trailer.
Yeah.
But considering like how recent Ultraman has been, and I'm guessing it's more than likely it's just going to be Teo by himself. Well, as long as the show is good. I mean, you know, I wanted Arc and Omega to be good. Omega is slightly better than Arc, but it's like, come on, Tsuburaya. I know that you're better than this.
You know, it'd be interesting if Teo actually did cameos from Ultraman. We don't really get to see make cameos very often. So like, I'm thinking Zoffy, you know, because like outside of like the Ultra, you know, the 6 Ultraman brothers references, it's like you never really see Zoffy. So here's my list. Zoffy, 80, great. Yes, let's really like try to bring in the Gaijin Ultraman. So great. And the only reason I'm not asking for Powered is because it's like we just reviewed Powered. I don't want to have to like overdo it with Powered. But hey, they both show up. That's great. Let's see. Neo, Mabius. Let's see.
You know, Mabius would be great because this year is Mabius' 20th anniversary.
Exactly. I completely guessed that. And then just for the giggles of it, Taiga, because you know he's probably going to be the least remembered of the Reiwa era Ultraman.
And he's the son of Taro.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean that Father of Ultra is the grandfather of Ultra now?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Remind me again. Who is Zed the son of?
Ace is his godfather.
Okay. Because it's like I don't know why, but wait, Zero is his mentor, not his dad, right?
No. Zero is the son of Ultra 7, but he is the mentor figure to Zet.
Because for some reason I was misremembering him, like Zero as his dad. So I'm like, wait, does that make Ultra 7 like his granddad? Does that make Father of Ultra great grandpa? Oh man. Well, and I'm still thinking about that Rubik's Cube that Jugless was struggling to solve.
Oh, and also Ultraman Ace is Taro's adoptive brother. Mm-hmm. Adopted, I mean.
Yeah. So with that in mind, let's focus on the original Ultraman in the Super Nintendo edition.
I mean, they're close. There was an Ultraman Great game that actually was released in the U.S. A friend of mine actually has it.
Yeah. No, but I'm serious though. The monster designs for Ultraman Powered, they look like it's like it's like it makes me think about Super Metroid. How a lot of the monsters were like how the aliens were like redesigned, but like more cutting edge looking for their time, but still fragile, you know.
Yes.
So like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this. It feels like and like even the stiffness of these new costumes like make me think about the stiffness of Super Metroid. And don't lie to me, like don't lie to me. Like I've replayed Super Metroid just a few months ago. The controls are way more stiff than you guys probably remembered, especially when you use the screw attack.
Yeah.
But the designs are just beautiful. Man, Samus's suit in Super Metroid, beautiful design. Beautiful.
Yeah. Just like the vast majority of suits in this show. I think Dada might be my least favorite design so far.
Yeah, but speaking of blonde women who want to go into space in order to avenge a missing parent from an alien, let's go straight to episode 6 of Ultraman Powered. So we got ourselves a teenage girl who sees a giant kaiju outside, which looks like it has a TV for a head.
Yeah, it's basically this version of the episode with Jamila. Well, Jamila, I mean, from the original Ultraman. But in this episode, they're calling him Jamra? Okay. And, you know,
honestly, I'm going to be honest. I like the new name because Jam, you know, like TV, like radio jammer.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I have a problem with the name. Don't get me wrong. I will say though that this version of Jamila or Jamra, he looks like Jamila from the original Ultraman, but as a big daddy from BioShock. Kind of. It's mainly the face.
Yep. All right. But yeah, so where were we? Yeah, so yeah, it's skulking outside outside the city. And this teenage girl is seemingly the only one who notices it, which is kind of weird. But she's looking for her dad. Where'd her dad go? But you know who else is pretty much the only person who is mindful of it? Agent Young. It's like Young is like having like an existential crisis about Ultraman. Well, not Ultraman, but about aliens. So, like we see in every Ultraman series, not including but not limited to Ultraman Cosmos and Arc, and to a lesser extent Omega.
Yeah. So Young's, I don't know if she's her older or younger sister. Oh yeah, older sister, because she says she idolized her. Her older sister tells her, "Oh, you gotta stop obsessing about dolphins and think more about lipstick."
You know where this is going. I was hoping I wouldn't have to dust the soft, but
Monster came out and grabbed my mommy.
Now you know, dear, there's no such thing as monsters.
Did we not see Ultraman not too long ago fight a giant insect and two reptile-looking things with pieces of their body flipping out from behind, and one of them consuming uranium?
I thought you were going to say a different word at first. Thank God it wasn't that. I'm sorry to be gross. My mind goes to weird places. I know I need help.
Yeah. Well, in any case, yeah. Meanwhile, two gays are stalking this girl while she is by the river. You know, her junkyard. I'm sensing the word gold. Gold's junkyard down by the river. Wow, Sky, you're a lot better at this than I am. And so they're like, "Hey, you want to meet your dad, don't you?" "Yeah." "Well, we know your dad. We wanted to take you to meet him. And by the way, some weird guy is watching all of this happen. And yeah, so it turns out they're imposters. They're just trying to kidnap her. Doesn't make sense why they want to kidnap her, just that they do. And out of nowhere, this creepy old dude in dirty rags shows up. Like, it's like, what? What's going on here? Yeah! It's like, and then he turns into. Yeah.
And then he turns into Jamara.
Alrighty then. Well, that solves 2 of our questions.
Yeah. So basically, he's just stepping on cars.
Thankfully, empty cars.
I hate the empty building district.
I stand by that episode of Batman. Why did it have to be my dad's car? Why can't it be my uncle's car? When that tank destroys that yellow car instead of the blue car?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. So, we try to deal with this monster, but it spontaneously disappears. And then we were contemplating some stuff here. It's like, so this thing disappeared. And then this girl's dad appeared. So what if Ultraman also disappears and reappears because this guy says a human among us? And then a certain black ninja. This black ninja is like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's just like, whew, almost blew my cover there.
Yeah, just like every other episode of Cosmos. Yeah, so it's like that's ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. Can you imagine someone like Kai being Ultraman?
Yeah, we all know he's Ninja Black.
Yeah, it's like, what ninja? What are you talking about?
That's right. I forgot. You're that one guy in Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, no, it's so and then Young makes an interesting point. It's like, so why is it that we see Ultraman as a good guy, but not Jamara? Because like, here's the thing. When Ultraman showed up, we were fighting against Bolton, and he fought the Bolton, so we assumed he was our friend. He had the opportunity to prove he's our ally. But Jamara, like, he didn't have a giant kaiju to fight, so we don't know what side he's on. Sure, he destroyed a few cars, but they were empty. No one, in the words of Ken Jeong, what, did you die?
Yes, but think about the civilians who only had 1 or 2 more payments left on those cars.
Yeah. Question. I never really understood that. It's like, what would it mean if you did finish paying it off? Doesn't that mean that you still gave all of your money, or rather more of your money, to someone else? I don't know.
If you want to get a car, just be friends with Seto Kaiba. Like that one scene when him and Mokuba needed a car, and he gave out a check for I think it was $500,000. Which is definitely way more than what he needed to spend on that car.
I was surprised they got a red car because I was expecting a white car with blue headlights.
I don't know. I guess it only matters when it comes to dragons. When it comes to cars, maybe Kaiba couldn't care less.
Quick, Mokuba, to the Blue Eyes White Kaiba mobile. You got it, Kaiba, man. Kaiba. Kaiba.
Oh, don't forget.
Kaiba. Kaiba.
Oh, don't forget. Mokuba Mobile away. There isn't a Mokuba Mobile. I love how Yugi points that out. There isn't a Mokuba Mobile.
Yeah.
Wait, there isn't a Poke-Kabuto Mobile.
Quick, Seto. Seto, what's wrong? She crippled my deck. What do I do? Kick her in the nuts. She doesn't have those things. And I'm all out of ideas. Thanks, Mokuba. You're always helpful. Sure, no problem, bro.
And then he meets the cybernetic ghost of Christmas past from the future.
And so it has, and so it shall. Ask yourself, Kaiba, what would Christian Bale do? I thought he was killed by his robot wife. Yes, don't do that. You know what? Screw it. Just summon your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I predict next you'll end your turn. Actually, I changed my mind about that.
What? The giant rock lied to me.
Yep.
Looks like
the rules just got
screwed.
Oh, shoot. You know, I should have asked Eric Stewart to say that when I saw him 2 years ago.
If I could meet Eric Stewart, I'd have him say, Wheeler, you should use that dual disc, the full disc. That doesn't make any sense, Kaiba. Doesn't have to, because you are a dweeb. But yeah, so they go looking for this girl's dad, and we find him in the warehouse district. Of course, where else would he be? Just like in Angel Grove, California. And then it's revealed it's like, so you came, my sweet daughter, you unbelievable fool! And then he turned. So it turns out, yeah, Jamra was a bad guy the entire time.
Well, kinda, because it was shown that he was an astronaut, and then I guess some sort of alien force parasite thing overtook his body, and it promised him that he could go home and see his daughter, which I guess it technically fulfilled its promise, but it was taking over his body. He couldn't really control his body anymore, and then those government agents and the people who kidnapped her are there, and he, he's like, he tells his daughter he loves her, of course, but he can't control himself anymore. Then he turns into Jamra, and then that government agent, those two guys that kidnapped her, of course, they try to get away. They get into a car, and then Jamra crushes them.
I'm actually surprised by how violent the show is. All things considered, the human on human violence is actually very strong here. It's just a kaiju ultra on kaiju violence that's not quite as violent.
Yeah,
now the kaiju on kaiju violence is pretty violent. It's not the ultra on kaiju violence.
Yeah, I think the show definitely would have gotten a TV PG rating if it aired over here, even though it was filmed here but never aired here.
Yeah. So, naturally, Kai turns into an Ultraman. He has to mysteriously disappear and then magically reappear as soon as the battle is over. But yes. So we fight Jamra. And of course, the little girl and Young, they try to appeal to his humanity. He's like, I feel your humanity, so I will disappear now. No.
Just kidding. And Ultraman blows him up.
Yeah.
Oh, what a touching reunion. But it's wrong!
Say, you won't get away with stuff. No. The other thing. Superman will wrong! From the very first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah, of course, as to be expected, the fight isn't that impressive. However, the flip that he did at the very beginning of the fight was legitimately cool.
Yes.
Too bad it was brief.
Yeah, it's like the only cool thing we ever see him do is the flip and the actual cross-shaped Spacian beam.
Mega Spacian beam.
Right, because he's Mega Ultraman. Powered.
Mega Ultraman powered.
Yeah. Just like how we got what's it called? I was gonna say Sabezian. The Bolton powered. The Red King powered. The Dada powered.
The Teleston powered.
The Jamra powered. Really, really emphasize that bilabial plosive right there. Powered.
Mhm.
Powered.
Yep.
Ultraman powered. Mega Ultraman powered.
Yep.
XP.
So Powered decides to fly away, and then they're like, "Where's Kai?" And then he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm fine." And he just comes in out of nowhere. Well, at least it's not like in the room to where characters like Mark, for example, will just randomly appear in the next shot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like first they go leave the room, only to come back into the room.
Yeah, like that scene when Claudette and Lisa are like, "What kind of drugs do you take?" And then when we see Johnny return, but when we see Mark return, he's literally right next to Claudette. It's like, can Mark teleport?
Yes. Yes. There's a Flash game for the room.
I played that.
And I love how I love how like when you like escort Chris R back to the police station, the policeman actually says, "You're our favorite citizen."
I remember that.
And if you go to the park, you see a statue of Johnny, and it's like this statue is dedicated to Johnny, who has donated a tremendous amount of money in order to preserve this park. Johnny, you are our favorite philanthropist. Yeah, but unfortunately, Danny lives in a supply closet where he craps in a bucket and has many pictures of Lisa. And when Johnny interacts with those photos, he's like, Danny has a lot of funny pictures of Lisa. Ha. Yeah, let's go eat, huh?
Oh, gee, can we eat, huh? I've never had huh before. Is there a huh restaurant somewhere around here?
Hey, Danny, don't make plans too early. They might not go as planned, huh?
So, yeah, that's basically the end of the Jamra episode.
Yes. So, moving on to episode 7. We see humans going gee.
Yeah. Imagine Ultraman powered is just like you betray me, you no good, Dada. You just chicken.
I'm surprised we didn't do that joke with Cosmos because it's like,
oh my gosh, that would have been perfect.
It's like Kano said, you ruin everything. You're nothing but a chicken. No one insults my favorite Earth of Pheasant Day.
Yeah, but we're not getting to Dada yet. No, we've got this kaiju that makes forests spontaneously combust.
Yeah, see, like you can't assume it's a kaiju quite yet. There could be like there could be a volcanic vent underneath, and the lava just happens to be spewing, and which causes the earth to spit up. But it's conveniently timed because Carl Zichter shows up trying to deforest the forest, and like Carl Zichter always does, it's like, I'm not paying you to talk. I'm paying you to deforest this lawn. I need a new parking lot for my virtual dimension.
Yeah, to my secret headquarters, which is located in Japan, but in California for some reason.
Yeah. Listen, Mr. Gramload, I'm not here to teach you how to threaten your beagle. So why don't you go back to your sit and spin and let us do our work, okay?
Yeah.
So the fire causes the loggers to run away, and rightfully so. If you don't turn back, you're fired. This is
let's see. Get fired from my job, or literally be on fire.
Yeah.
A
question that Adam Sandler really struggled to answer in the movie Bedtime Story. Yeah. So it turns out It's a Dimetrosaur-looking kaiju, which
looks cool.
says, yeah, it looks very cool, and yeah, it set everything ablaze, and yeah, so naturally, winner need to earn their chicken dinner, so they head out to fight this kaiju, but nothing works because it's able to create a massive heat wave that prevents their targeting systems from being able to attack it. Interesting. I was not aware heat can work that way, but apparently it does.
Toku logic.
Toku logic. Okay, well, what if we use a satellite cannon? Like on that space colony from 50 years ago. Shh.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
No. You see, we need to use the satellite cannon that can only be destroyed by a level 7 or higher monster, and it gains 1,000 points every one of your turns. We just need to wait for it to charge up.
Yep. Kaiba, I said, boy, I'm the head of localization. Don't you mean Americanization? Boy, it's localization. See this rice ball? Now it's a burger. Now it's a cheeseburger. You see, Mr. Kaiba, it's the edit there that makes it American.
Yep. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Kaiba, if I were to play a card game and ride a motorcycle, what would you call that? I don't know.
Guys, almost.
What the?
Yeah.
Poor Jack.
Yeah. Oh my God! You can destroy memes. Only one card can do that. That's right, Mr. Kaiba. As it turns out, my deck mess is none other than the YouTube copyright claim system. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, the only way we can fight this thing, and by the way, we do contemplate the idea that maybe it's angry that these loggers are destroying its territory. After all, we humans have really screwed up the planet. No amount of Ted Turner could save us from this.
Yeah, when they talk about how maybe the Earth is angry at us, I'm thinking to myself, whoa, hang on. Is this Ultraman Gaia before Ultraman Gaia?
Is this Ultraman Kite before Power Ranger Kite?
Yeah. Well, I suppose Ultraman Gaia to an extent, because Gaia himself comes from the Gaia theory, and Ultraman Gaia, he's not actually an alien. He's actually an Ultraman from Earth, because he is the manifestation of the Earth's will, just like how Agul is basically a manifestation of the Earth's speeds.
And somehow Ultraman Victory is the Earth Ultraman. And
Yeah,
not Gaia.
Different universe than Gaia. So
yeah, but the thing is, if you already have Tiga for wind,
true.
Because
you're talking about Rube. Now I get it. I'm guessing the reason why I get where they're coming from Victory, but because he is an underground Ultraman, Ginga, that's still odd to me. Maybe it's why he's water. I guess because he's got like the blue crystals on his body. But I'm guessing they were most likely put on there for Rube because they were recent.
Yeah.
Even though they could have used Gaia and Agul, because Rube came out 20 years after Gaia.
Yep.
Oh well, I guess.
Yep. But yeah, we have Taro for fire, Ginga for water, Tiga for air, Victory for earth for some reason. Yeah. And Balial for darkness for some reason.
Well, it makes sense for him.
Yeah. I mean for him, yeah, but like why Balial? I mean, I understand if Balial is going to be a crystal, yeah, darkness, I get it. Why Balial? Heck, at that point, you may as well use Geed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. But we already talked about Rube, God knows how long ago.
Yeah, that we did. It was in our second. It was actually in our first year of UltraQuest podcast.
That it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we start our second year with Arc. But yeah. So here we are. So we need to send in a vehicle to get within 800 meters. Basically, it's the plot of that one episode of Evangelion where Asuka needs to go inside the volcano. And I do mean inside the volcano. And given the pressure, it should not work, like of how real volcanoes work, it should not work that way. Like, at all.
Yeah. But, anything can happen in fiction, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, so Kai volunteers. No, Kai. You need to work the targeting system because you're the man who be best for the targeting. I don't think I am. Yeah, you are. Come on. No, really. Like, I'm better off just like driving a Hummer haphazardly in a hazmat and hopefully
watching
not get hit by
Madagascar
trees.
at the same time. Those animals are so freaking funny. They make me want to merge without looking.
Yeah. So yeah, they send out Kai, and of course, a tree falls on him so he can't escape, which means spontaneously Ultraman powered GPX shows up from out of nowhere.
So that answers the age-old question. If a tree falls in the middle of the forest, does an Ultraman appear?
Yes, he does.
Now, only if we could get the answer to the question that Bobobo asked. If a tree falls in the middle of the forest, do we get ice cream?
Better question is, what is it like to be a cheeseburger? Get those damn words off me.
Oh, it's get those Japanese woods off of me.
Yeah.
That is one of the very few animes I will actually watch in the English dub because of how funny it is.
Yeah. No, like the regional Japanese humor translates surprisingly well in the English dub. Dare I say, I have a profound understanding of Japanese humor thanks to Bobo. See, you could make such jokes as Pokemon, but you wouldn't really be able to process them as well in the English dub. Some jokes might hit, others will severely miss. So I have to make new jokes, like see this rice ball? Now it's a donut. Now it's a jelly donut. You see, Mr. XL, it's the added jelly that makes it American.
Oh man, I remember when me and my younger brother would tune in every single week when a new episode of Bobobo was on, and we'd be laughing to tears. Great times.
Yeah, I would watch Pokemon every morning on UPN. Back when UPN was actually Q. And not just because we were kicking with Mr. Koopa, but because, we had UPN Kids. And then we had that Deke thing replacing it. And I don't mean the cool Deke shows like Mummies Alive and Roswell Conspiracies. I'm talking about the not so savory parts like Super Duper Sumos.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm glad to know that me and my younger brother aren't the only ones who appreciate Mummies Alive.
Yes, the mummies. Ah, so good.
Oh yeah, I love the opening, especially like the first part to where it goes da 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 dun 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 dun. That sounds really bad.
Oh, I love the episode where like they're just off in the middle of the night, and then there's like a part where they end up in a jazz club, and like Chika was playing that cello, and Nefertiti is like, "We're just trying to get home."
Gosh, I need to watch that again.
Yeah,
Such a
yeah,
great
no,
show.
no, like we crap on clip show episodes, but goddamn, I love that clip show episode where that recurring character, the security guard, is like having that radio broadcast and is like talking about clips of like where people have encounters with the mummies, including that one scene where I'm trying to remember his name, the snake dude like pretends to be like an alien. Yeah. Yeah, I swear he has a thing for Nefertina. Like I hope that like they. I mean, I never seen the final episode of the show, but I hope they become fully human, and then like she's able to hit it off with him. You know, kind of like Sally with Wade Knight's character in Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah. Oh man, I missed that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
yeah.
kaiju is causing fires, and then Power shows up and barely fights it.
So then he gets the idea. Wait, what if I do that thing from that episode of Justice League Unlimited? So he's like,
yeah. So then the monster's like, you make a compelling point, Mr. Power.
So then it walks away, and then it like turns its head around. It's like, and even
you make a good point, Mr. Power. Okay, I'll go home then. Bye.
Like it did a full Mean Joe routine. Thanks, Mean Joe. Hey kid, catch.
Yeah, ultra Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
No, instead of Coca-Cola, it would be Ramune.
Oh man, I could go for some Ramune right now.
It is refreshing.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is probably grape.
Melon for me.
That's good too. Oh gosh, Michi and oh, I don't want to be Michi.
And like you can't say I said it because you said grape, because I've been all about watermelon ramen. You can go and watch our reviews of Kamen Rider Gavu. I'm all about that melon life.
Yeah, Takatora and Michi. I don't want to be Michi. I don't want to be a desperate simp.
But think of it this way. You're the first real-life human to say that grape is their favorite flavor.
Do people not like grape?
No, the only person I've ever seen that actually liked grape soda was Toro from Jackie Chan Adventures.
I remember.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone drink grape soda in real life before.
Odd, because I know some other people who like grape soda. Interesting.
Yeah.
However, my favorite fruit is watermelon. So take that how you will.
Yeah. I lost my taste for watermelon. I'm more of a honeydew guy, and I'm not saying that to tie into the whole melon thing, but yeah, no, it's just cool and refreshing. Not too sweet, not too bitter. It's the perfect fruit. Cantaloupe, I do not care for. It's my least favorite of the three melons. But yes, I do like me some honeydew. Oh, so good. Yeah, you know. In fact, it makes me want to break into song and dance. Catch my heart, very melon, yeah. Catch my heart, very melon, dancing in your mouth, very melon, very melon. But yeah, moving on. Are we
now
getting
we've
to
got
that
an
episode?
interesting iteration of Dada.
Yeah. See, I speak Russian, so I can actually say that. Yeah. So
I know.
Starts with a guy taking a shower. No, really, like it's one of those episodes where we don't do the opening at the beginning. Again, that inconsistency still bothers me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so we start off with a guy taking a shower for a very long time. Like we're watching this in real time. And then when he gets to his computer, he sees a fuzzy screen, and it's like, "Welcome to Green Tech," or whatever that thing was from. Basically, I'm trying to make an Up and Away reference.
Yeah, so then he sees a psychedelic screensaver, and then he goes into the digital world. Not like Digimon. Oh gosh, you could totally do that for a YouTube poop. Just have it to be to where when he gets digitized into it, like edit his face on one of the characters from Digimon Season 2.
Yeah. No. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. YouTube poop. Dada steals everybody's personal information.
Yes, your credit cards, your social security, everything. Yeah. But yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, so when they do the forensics, they go into his apartment, and then they find this white sand. So of course they take it for forensic studies, and they find out that it has traces of silicone and also traces of this. I don't remember what his name is, but the victim's DNA.
Yeah.
So then they do some more investigating, and then Kai and the other guy, they go to this guy named Merlin's house, and then the one guy takes a credit card and puts dirt on it, and that's somehow, I'm sorry, is that an actual thing? I've never seen that before. To where, like, you put dirt on a credit card and then swipe it on an electric lock, and that unlocks it. What?
I've never seen that happen. Now, I've seen MacGyver do a thing where he uses sand to copy someone else's fingerprints, and then just put a piece of paper over it and then put pressure on top of it. But that's not the same thing.
Yeah, wouldn't the dirt ruin the scanner? Well, anyways, through some sort of BS logic, it works. They go in the nick of time to see Mr. Merlin here also get digitized, and then we see Power Dada. You know, most of the costume, most of the monster suits in this show visually look impressive, but Dada is not really one of them. It doesn't really look that impressive to me.
I mean, it's more angular like the other kaiju, but still, it's like you're given the great work we've seen. I think we were spoiled by the designs of past kaiju from the previous 7 episodes. That it's like even if compared to the original Dada, it would theoretically look better. It doesn't look better enough.
Yeah, and then of course he does the whole do, which I'm honestly
plus we just did that one episode. Plus we did that one episode of Cosmos not too long ago with not the Dadas, the DDs,
the Gigis.
I know. I was referencing Amazon. Yes, it's time for you to be digitized. Hey, what's up, superstar? Looks like you're going far. Hey, look, it's Wonder Guy. Gotta make you plenty fine. Now, what's up, Wonder Girl? You're gonna change the world. So everything's not perfect. Don't matter, 'cause you'll rework it. Nothing's holding you. Never stopping. Never stopping, never stopping now.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of classic sound effects in tokusatsu that still hold up. Like when he does the whole do, it still sounds menacing and somewhat scary. Like you don't want to mess with this sort of thing. So they shoot him or something, and then no, they don't shoot him. He tells them he's gonna digitize all carbon-based life forms. Kai uses his superior ninja hacking jutsu and types in wizard. So Magica, Magide, Magida Showtime, I guess.
Yeah. Life is Showtime. Tobi Kirino Uma Drive Uma Shitemo.
I still love that opening.
Yeah.
So they get the information they need. They then get these fire hazmat suit things, go to the one center place, and then they find like the other people are frozen digitized, and then the Dada is trying to attack them.
Yeah.
So, of course, we need to have a fight. So it's time for Ultraman Powered to fight against Powered Dada.
Yep. Yeah. So, so they fight. He fights Dada, and this fight actually ends very quickly. Yeah, just a bit of shoving, and then pew, pew, and he's down. But everyone that was digitized returns back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Or do they? Yeah, they did. But then, true to Power Rangers Beast Morphers, bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Now I get it. Benjix/Evox found Dada DNA and then made it into one of his attack bots. It all makes sense now.
Makes sense. Which brings us to our final episode. So we have a character focus episode again. Yeah, because we find a capsule or an egg or a dumpster. Well, one of two, really. And we accidentally break it open. Don't you guys know not to break things open?
Mm-hmm.
Have you learned nothing?
Yeah, so they say that, oh, it's a coffin. We're going to open it. But inside they find Scarab from Mummies Alive. Just kidding. He's not in. He's got the mummies. No, wait. He's got the Ultras from Planet M78.
He found the Ultras. They will fight kaiju. They found the Ultra using his Spacian beam.
Yep. They're hanging by Tokyo Bay.
Yeah. Oh, good times. Yeah.
Yeah. So they find like a slab with like, return the slab. Will suffer my curse.
Curse? What curse? You will be attacked by two kaiju, each one worse than the last.
Return the slab. What's your offer?
Yeah, so thankfully Back is able to decipher. It's like there's a blue kaiju and a red kaiju, and of course the professor's like, why? Like you're wasting your efforts. Why don't you just turn those two kaiju into giant robots?
So we're gonna get Mecha Oberus and Mecha Vanilla.
I was thinking more of Stratoforce and Centaurs, but yes.
Oh, I see where you're going. Of course, yes. At first, I was also kind of thinking, are you referring to Rizeros?
Yes, the Cetus Carrier Zord.
Here, you see, I was going to say this for Morphicon, but I'm going to tell our audience now. Me and Boken here, we're going to arrive at Morphicon in style. We'll be piloting Rizeros to the convention.
Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, Justin Riser.
Yep. Riser Glenn!
Yeah. Riser Kagiri!
You're wearing black. I'm wearing red, so I guess I'm Glenn. I guess you can be Riser...
Gone?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I miss that show. Like we gotta review the what's it called, the
Toku-Trinity.
Gensei series. Yeah,
It has been a while since I last watched all three of those shows.
yeah.
You know, it would be awesome if Toho would let, somebody like either have them distribute it or have Discotech release Grand Caesar, Justerizer, and Caesar X. I totally get them.
Yeah. Eya ni kagayaku mitsu no chikara de kimi no egao wo mamorete miseru sa 3, 2, 1 go
Justerizer!
Go!
君
のもてを見ふたなる夢叶える
Justerizer!
怪獣かないで立ち向かうよ輝かない戦うものか知らないよ Genshin Justerizer!
Genshin Justerizer!
Genshin Justerizer!
Seriously, guys, Justerizer is an underrated gem. If you're only going to see one Choseishi show, watch it. It is fantastic.
Yeah, classic. I love that episode with like the gold and silver beetle kaijin, where we turn into the white Justerizer. He's just like,
oh yeah, Riser Shirogane. Yes. So yeah, if you love Super Sentai and Godzilla, this show's right up your alley.
yeah, especially Mechagodzilla.
Yes, that's totally not Mechagodzilla that they're piloting.
Yeah, that's totally not. What's it called? Dragon Caesar.
Although the face looked a little Gigan-ish.
That's totally not Earth Garon.
Yeah. So then some random man and woman, I assume they're a couple. They take pictures of like the other slab coffin thing, and then they awaken Abaros.
Yeah, and the woman weirdly looks like Emmy Rossum, which is weird because they're not from the same time period. You're about 10 years, maybe even 20 years early to be Emmy Rossum. But hey, now we have an excuse to make a Bulma reference.
Yes. And then shortly after, Vanilla wakes up, and then they fight each other. And then, not Vanilla. Abara shoots blue acid at him, and then he dissolves? Okay.
And then he shows up again later?
Yeah, I don't get that. It's like, somehow
continuity
Vanilla...
error.
No, he just straight up comes back from the dead. Where's Poe Dameron when we need him to say, somehow Vanilla returned?
I hated that. That was one of the worst lines in the entire movie.
Honestly, and hear me out, I would have been fine with that line if they showed to the audience. If they showed to the audience, they don't have to show to the heroes. They can keep it a mystery to the heroes, but show to the audience or explain it how Palpatine did return. Then I would be more accepting of it.
But they don't.
Yeah. So, of course, Ultraman shows up and, okay, this fight's slightly better. We see Ultraman powered moving faster, and he's actually hitting the monster suits harder to where one of them goes flying into, like, building props. And I'm like, oh, so now you're being rough with the suits?
Oh, which reminds me, one thing I liked about about episode 7. I know we're already on episode 9, but one thing I liked about episode 7 is like you do see a tiny toy car. It's like I missed that. I missed that from the show era where they had like the little toy props for the vehicles. Good times. Yeah. I look forward to reviewing Ultra 7. Like
That is a good show.
Just for the props, just for the little toy vehicles. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then at one point, the revived Vanilla and Abaros, Ultraman does this thing to where like he's got both of his arms out, and he's blocking Vanilla's fire breath, but he's also blocking the blue acid, and it's not dissolving his hand. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess Ultraman's skin is more durable than Vanilla's.
Yeah, that's never made quite clear.
Yeah, that's just how badass Power it is.
Yeah. And then naturally, like naturally, he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this episode. And frankly, Kabuto, Axel, I'm tired. I'm tired of this episode of your podcast. So I'm gonna make you guys wrap it up. There, I killed both kaiju for you guys. Now you don't have to meander around and just go into Yu-Gi-Oh related segues.
Thank you, Ninja Black Powered.
You're welcome. Now I'll see you at Morphicon, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good.
So yeah, that's basically it for this batch of episodes.
Yeah. Just like a brief, like nod from like the professor and to Beck. Yeah, like earlier he was like, Beck, you're wasting your skills by working with the winner. It's like, yeah, I think you're just upset because you're a loser.
How mature?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no, like Beck was the real winner here. Let's get her chicken dinner. Okay, but yeah, so these episodes, 7, 8, 7.
7.
Yeah, like
Ultra 7.
I was expecting like more with the whole red ogre, blue ogre trope because you have a blue kaiju and a red kaiju, but I feel like Tiga just did it better. I'll even take it a step further. I feel like the 4Kids dub of Tiga just did it a little bit better.
Damn.
At least Hori made the old lady dinner.
Dinner. I wonder what's for dinner. An
I wonder what time it is.
Let's see. 7.5, because I do think there were legitimately good scenes in that episode. For episode 6, that is. 7. Probably another 7.5 and another 7.5. So, good moments could be a little better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's basically my score for this batch of episodes.
Yeah, alrighty. So let's see what the comments have to say about this. Alrighty, we got 3 comments. What is your favorite episode of Lightspeed Rescue? Not relevant, but to answer your question, it's really hard to tell. I like the ones where Carter Grayson has to learn to chill.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to say what my favorite episode is because I think it's a great season in general. But I will say I do love the scene to where he puts the 2 big guns and tells the monster, don't take another step if you know what's good for you. That's such a badass scene.
Yeah. It always comes back to Carter Grayson. But hey, you know what else was actually a surprise? Was a really good episode. Episode 5, the one where where Dana thought she had to go on an errand, but turns out she had the most important job.
Yeah.
But with that said, my least favorite episode is the one where she became a supermodel.
Yeah, not one of the better episodes.
Yeah, it's like we got episodes with mermaids. We got an episode where we have a Groundhog Day. We have a clip show episode with Amnesia. But at the end of the day, the worst episode was the one where Dana becomes a model. And the thing is, I'm not saying Allison McInnes can't work it. I'm just saying, one, don't give up on med school. Like, med school is way cooler. And two, it's like, really? You want her to take her morpher off? Really? Like, you have an opportunity to make her look more professional. It's like I can balance being a superhero and spending a night at the opera. I'm like what's her name? Janeway from Doctor Who. Yeah. Where like she goes to Madame Butterfly, but she leaves to perform surgery on Sylvester McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, but the fact that she just bails on training. No. Yeah, those Dada are not particularly impressive.
Well, I suppose if we had to have one suit that wasn't visually as good as the others.
Yeah, but also, like, when you think about it, how much could you improve the Dada, really?
True.
Yeah. But I love how Power learned the power of Zen.
Yep.
Okay. You know where this is going. Ravage. Zen. Yeah. Oh, remember? Action Bastard, Savage Kick. Action Bastard, Graceful Kick. It's the same kick. Yeah.
You know, yes, I remember that. But what lives rent-free in my head is when Shin and Action Bastard are running away from the one monster, and he says, "Run like the little bastard you are!" That has lived rent-free in my head ever since I first heard it.
I love how what's it called? I love how there was that episode where it's like in order to get that Action Bastard thing, he needs those 5 stickers, which you can only get from like getting the Action Bastard sausage, like Phi sausage or Hibiki sausage. Thankfully, no Kabuto sausage, because I would hate it if Kabuto was the face of fish sausage. Yeah, so it's like but the thing is, sausage has like bell peppers in it. Which to me is amazing. Like, I would love sausage with bell peppers in it, but then it's like no, I don't like sausage. So like basically, it's like if he helps the lady at the demo stand sell more sausage, he'll give him the stickers of like sausage she already finished using. So yeah, so he gets a lot of stickers without having to eat a single piece of sausage, which I feel like it reinforces bad behavior, but then again, it's Shin-chan. What do you expect? But that's our show for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon. Stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss Ultraman powered, Super Space Sheriff Gavon Infinity, Kamen Rider Zets, which we are doing tomorrow, and this Sunday, we'll be discussing this movie right here that I have right behind me. Kamen Rider Ryuki, the movie, episode final. Oh, I swear, that's false advertising. And then when you see us review the movie, you'll know why. And if you want to watch the movie with us, you can always get it on Blu-ray. Because, the Ryuki Blu-ray comes with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
13 Rider special, not so much, but at least it comes with the movie. But yes, also check out our sister channel, The Butter Show, where we discuss movies, TV shows, etc. And come say hi to us. We love you. We're going to be at Morphicon, August 28th to the 30th. Come say hi to us. We'll be at the Pasadena Convention Center. Come say hi to us. We'll be hanging out with Red Fisher, Cameron Jabbo, Vernon Wells, Charlie Kirsch, and one more person. I'm trying to remember who it was. You know who else is going to be there? Kane Kosugi, the guy we're reviewing right now.
Yep.
So come check that out. And then you'll see the two of us compete over who's the one that will inherit the heaven. おばあちゃんが言っていた。天の道を生き、すべてを
全てを司る男。
司る男。天の装置。
Yes. May the best Kabuto fan win.
Yeah, maybe it's the one actually named Kabuto.
Or maybe it's the one who knew about Kabuto before he met him. As in met this guy.
What's it called? But I knew about Kabuto before I met you as well. But yeah, no, maybe it's maybe it's the guy who could say Oba-chan ga iteta. Make goto, Tayo no gotoku. See, I can say more phrases than you. All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Happy summer. Love ya. Goodbye.
See ya.